fiqh discussion. You see, one of the things which people don't understand today, people confuse different sciences. It's like, you have a person who recites Quran beautifully, and people go ask him questions about the fiqh. People ask him questions about, is my salah valid or not if I am scratching my toe or I'm answering the phone, putting it on silence. Look, the person is good in reciting Quran. Why you ask him about salah? Then you have a person who is a faqih who you should go and ask him about salah. They go and they talk to him about some problems related to spirituality, pride, greed, arrogance. Look, he is yet to sort out your external worship, right? Like we say here, you need to go to him about Islam, but you go to him with the questions of ihsan. Or you have other way around. You have a person who is specializing specifically in that. Is a person who is all his life spent in dhikr, and you go to him and you ask him some complex questions related to Islam. You ask him about some complex question related to calculating zakah or inheritance, some financial transactions, or complex question related to, I don't know, do I pay zakat on bitcoins or whatever, on bitcoins, which I have stolen, but I have stolen from the state, but we are boycotting the state because we are against Israel. You give him the whole question, which is full of different nuances, and you have a scholar of Tasawwuf, scholar of Ihsan is answering that if he's a good scholar of Ihsan, he'll say, I don't know. You see, we need to go, look, you don't go to dentist because you have a stomach pain, right? Well, ideally, we're supposed to have doctors who treat everything, but it doesn't work like this. Or let me put it this way. You don't go to divorce lawyer to sort out your marital issues, right? He is here to protect your legal interest. He is not here your family counseling specialist. So what we need to do, we need to know within which field are we talking, within which field of science. We are now talking in terms of Iman. We are talking in terms of Iman. You see, I'm not saying is it halal or haram to do this dua, to kiss the grave, to touch the grave, to wear tawiz, to look up horoscope. That would be subject of Islam. We are talking about, does it constitute belief that we are associating something else with Allah? So this is the matter of belief. So it's extremely important when you, again, for beginners, everything is Islamic studies. The moment you learn, you realize that recitation of Quran is not the same as learning how to pray. And learning how to pray is not the same as sincerity, because you can know how to pray, but then if you pray Salah on autopilot, you understand that sincerity and humility in front of Allah is missing. And then you understand that knowing how to pronounce Arabic letters is not the same as Arabic grammar, right? Even before, if everything was for Islamic studies. And now you understand that learning the interpretation of Quran, besides that, you also have hadith. And besides hadith, you have seerah. And seerah and hadith is not the same thing. Biography, life story of the Prophet ﷺ is not the same as hadith. There are different criteria. There is different literature. For seerah, we don't have, for example, chain of transmission like we do is for hadith, because they serve different goal. One is to contextualize and to give us a story, and hadith is to guide us, and it's a revelation. It's a revelation which is not part of Quran. So whenever we are actually engaging anything which is related to Islamic deen, we need to ask ourselves a question: within what discipline I am operating? If we are operating in terms of Tawheed and Shirk, we're looking at beliefs first and foremost, and then the actions. When we will talk about Iman and Kufr, belief and disbelief, there, belief at its core, as you will see, is in the heart, right? But there are certain words and there are certain actions which reveal to us that the person in his heart is disbelief. For example, if a person is insulting Rasulullah sallallahu or throwing mushaf of Quran and rubbish bin and things like this. So this is a different discussion. This is not discussion of